Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to Just Take My Money podcast. This is Priscilla.
And this is Loren.
And this is a podcast where we shoot the shit and bring our terrible shopping habits to life.
We bring you products that are random, practical, and everything in between in hopes that maybe y'all might buy it and let us live vicariously through you.
Unless we bought it already. But that doesn't mean you can't have it too.
Go ahead and follow along by going to our Komi link either through our Instagram bio at Just Take My Money podcast with underscores for spacing, or going straight to Komi itself at justtakemymoneypodcast.komi.io. That's Komi, spelled Komi.
Make sure to also like and follow us on TikTok, where we share plenty of sneak peeks of upcoming episodes.
Now let's jump into our episode. Hope you enjoy.
What's up, Loren?
There's a fur on my mic. Sorry, guys.
Good
I got
start.
it.
I was wondering why you were looking at it,
It was
so
tickling
weird.
my nose.
Again, this is another moment where this would have been really good on camera.
I don't know if I was crossing my eyes because I don't know if I know how to cross my eyes, but
They weren't fully crossed, but you were looking at it very questionably, like it did you something wrong.
yeah, I couldn't figure out what was happening. And it was a damn Kaya fur poking me in the nose.
Oh, Kaya. Yeah.
Mhm.
The resident husky.
Yes, those husky furs, man.
So I wanted to start off today
Yes.
with a fun quote that I will now be quoting with Cole. So do you recall the meme or GIF? No, whatever. Don't worry, I'm 30. Do you recall seeing those TikToks where people would use the sound, "I'm just a baby"?
Yes.
So I've been doing that to Cole for like ever now,
Uh-huh.
where anytime I just want to get away with something, I'm
Yeah.
like, but I'm just a baby.
I think
And-
we all have.
Yeah, and he does it all the time too.
Uh-huh.
Well, we were watching some video the other day, and this guy, we both thought it was going in that direction.
Okay.
And he's like, my girlfriend's asking me this and that and blah, blah, blah. But why does she not understand? I'm just ignorant. It may have been an SNL skit,
Okay.
but he literally just goes, I'm just ignorant. And I didn't really get hit by that very hard. Like, I just kind of heard it, moved along.
Uh-huh.
But it's stuck inside Cole.
Okay.
It's stuck inside so hard.
Uh-huh.
So now, when I'm like, Cole, come on, you got to do this. He looks at me like he's about to say the classic, I'm just a baby.
Yeah.
But instead, in the same tone, he goes, I'm just ignorant. And I
man.
love it so much because it's just like the perfect getaway of, but I'm just ignorant. And I don't know what to say back to that every time he says that.
Yeah, because I wouldn't either. No. I wouldn't know what to say.
I just patted him on the head and I was like, okay.
Oh, man.
It was a precious moment. So precious. So we've moved on from I'm just a baby. He also really loved to say she was a fairy. I don't know why. It cracks him up so hard.
What is that even from?
That's also a sound. It's like this little magical voice and goes, she was a fairy. And then someone would like sweep by their cat just being lifted off into the air or something. Like, I don't know. But he would die laughing. Just the equivalent that he'll die laughing to hearing ka-chow. Like, just all the things. So now the newest one is, I'm just ignorant.
Oh, man. These guys.
We have lots of adventures here, as you can tell.
Yeah, that's the best. Like, how else are you supposed to live life?
We live life making fun of each other.
But that's the best way. Like, that's how you know that you're compatible with somebody. If you can tease and joke and make fun of that person,
Yeah.
you're compatible. Like that's how that works. If I'm not teasing and I'm not kidding and I'm
Yeah.
not joking with you, then most likely I don't like you.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid.
But like, if I can be myself and tease and joke around, like and like all the men in my family growing up, that's
Yeah.
what they did. They always teased us and told us jokes and like picked and poked at us.
Yeah.
That's how you knew that they loved you. Like that's gold, man. If I'm not getting teased and picked on and poked at, they don't like me.
See, well, that reminds me of like being in elementary school and being picked on, and my mom being like, "They just like you," and I'm like, "This feels hateful."
That's different. That's different.
Like,
There's like a love picked on.
And then they really don't like me, Mom. I can feel it in my soul.
That's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we were talking about that, well, at Costco. Why do all my stories start off at Costco?
Because we are in our 30s, and that is where we are at in our lives.
That's the club right
grocery
there.
shopping at Costco.
Yeah.
Stocking up on everything. Because why buy in normal size when you can buy in bulk?
Yes. We just did that for the first time with toilet paper. And
For the first time? You for the first time just bought toilet paper in bulk?
yes.
For the first time?
Listen, we're warming up into this, okay?
Oh man, we jumped fucking head first. I get in trouble for buying in bulk. Oh, I was so bad when I was pregnant. So bad. Oh, it was so bad. Jeff got to the point that he was like, if you buy one more thing in bulk, you're cut off.
You're cut off. I'm cutting the card off.
I bought Ritz crackers in such bulk
Yeah.
that he was like, you are not going to eat all that. I was like, listen, I can't eat anything but Ritz crackers. I am so sick all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to eat all these crackers. He's like, no, you're not. I was bound and determined to eat all those fucking crackers to prove my goddamn point.
Is that why I always saw you with Ritz crackers at work?
Yes, that's all I could eat.
Oh.
Yeah. It was
Well, okay, hold on. That's all you could eat, along with Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
well, so there was there's phases of pregnancy.
Because that one and, as you called it, rabbit food, salada, those two hit strong with you. Like, it was every other day. It was like you would switch off.
That was second trimester.
Okay.
First trimester, I had a hard time eating, period.
Yeah.
So all I ate was Ritz crackers because it was the only thing that I could eat. It agreed with me.
Mhm.
I was getting something in my body. We were good.
Yeah.
Once I hit second trimester, little baby Reeves was like, motherfucker, I want everything. But he also was at least a little nice to me and wanted healthier food.
Yeah.
So even though I was gaining like a friggin' whale, at least it was salada and Tropical Smoothie Cafe every other day.
I would laugh because before you got pregnant, you were like, girl, what are you eating? And I'd be like, I ordered salada. And you'd be like, that is rabbit food.
Yep.
What is wrong with you? And then joke's on you.
Yeah.
Because you got pregnant and your baby wanted salad.
Yeah. No, that's an actual quote. Definitely called it rabbit food. Definitely was not a salad eater.
Nope.
Definitely judged every woman that would eat salad over anything else.
Meat, because where's the beef, lady?
I'm a little fucking carnivore.
Yeah.
And then Reeves was like, you know what? I'm going to change shit up. I want salad and smoothies.
Yep.
So Tropical Smoothie Cafe and salada got me through second trimester and into third. Yeah, I ate a lot of that. But those Ritz crackers, man, I got to the point that I definitely, I don't know if Jeff knows this, but I definitely tried to pawn some of those Ritz crackers off on his family, on his sisters. Because I was like, y'all, I cannot let him know that I'm not going to be able to eat all these before they go bad and stale. But then everybody fucking forgot them all and I had to eat them anyways.
The truest punishment of all.
Yeah. Everybody left them all at the house. I think there was one box that I was able to get rid of. But yeah, I ate almost all of them.
I can't really pinpoint all that we get in bulk. It varies. It also just depends on like what we've got on the docket for like meals and stuff like that. Because like food, I'm a little weary about because it's just two of us. I'm like, I'm not willing to waste food.
No, that's understandable.
But like, we love it when it comes to the health stuff. So like protein powders and like liquid IV stuff like that hits hard. It's great. Stuff like protein bars are my favorite because like they really do sell like the big packs.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's stuff. It's so funny. I can't even pinpoint it until like we actually actively go because we have stuff that we only get there. Like you saw, we get cheese there. Very specific cheese.
Yeah, it was delicious.
But like, I don't know. Everything else, there's just nothing specific unless we actively need it. Like, I don't know, like laundry soap or something like that, you know? So
when you bought your toilet paper in bulk from Costco, did you guys walk out of there like in Step Brothers, like Will Ferrell, and hold it up for the whole world to see?
Just about. I mean, it was definitely a moment of like, well, because we got that and paper towels.
Yep.
So Cole's like, oh, this has to fit in the car. And then we got it home and we both just kind of looked at each other like, where does this go now? I don't know. Yeah. So they're both stacked up in the kitchen and we're still figuring it out.
Honestly, I didn't even see them. That makes you feel better.
Maybe it's because we're both at that age where we just like ignore blatantly obvious things that are household products because it's like it has to go somewhere.
Yeah. No, but those are the two things that we buy too. The toilet paper and the paper towel.
Yeah.
And then paper plates, which I know this is bad, but sometimes I just get burnt out on doing dishes and I'm too tired.
No, I mean, it happens. I definitely wished I had some the other week when my sink was broken.
Yeah.
I took one look at the sink and was like, oh no, I didn't prep for this. Oh, if I don't get paper plates soon, it's going to get gross and bad altogether.
Yeah.
And I mean, thankfully my dad came in and helped me fix it and everything. And he saved me entirely. But yeah, that was about to be a disaster.
I can be your hero, baby.
That's a theme song for today. Oh my gosh.
Lauren, a little slap happy.
Loren, are you going first today?
Yes, I am.
Okay, sweet.
All right. So.
Oh, wow.
This is an ember mug. All right.
She's bright.
She is bright and beautiful. Okay, so this is a heated mug. I had been looking at this forever.
This seems very up your alley.
Yes. Okay, so I had looked at it for a long time. I had looked on Ember's website.
Yeah.
And then I looked at Amazon and I was like, God damn, I really don't know if I can justify this price tag. You'll have to select another color because this color is sold out.
Oh, the price. I see it now.
Yeah. So it is $150 for, well, $149.95 for that color. Other colors are more expensive because they have like a metallic line, and the metallic line
it's
is
okay.
more expensive.
Ooh,
they
sandstone.
have two different sizes. There's a 14 ounce and then there's a 10 ounce. Obviously the 14 ounce is more expensive than the 10 ounce. They have a handful of different colors, but I fucking love coffee. I am a coffeeholic. Like, it is bad. It like runs through my veins.
Jeez.
I love coffee so much. So I had looked at this rechargeable mug to keep my coffee warm, because I also am really bad about making a cup of coffee and then getting busy and doing a million and one other things and then forgetting that I made said cup of coffee. But I'm also the person that even if it's cold, I'll drink it. And Jeff thinks that that's like psychopathic. Like, he thinks it's fucking crazy. So I had put this mug in my list of wants and I just sat on it for literally ever. And then I think it was our anniversary. I opened my anniversary gift and there was a copper ember mug. And I looked at my husband and was like, did you know? And he's like, did I know what? I said, did you know that I have been sitting on this mug for 2 years? It is literally in my Amazon shopping list.
He didn't know.
He had no idea. That's even the color I wanted.
What?
Yes. And he got it for me for our anniversary. And I was ecstatic. He bought me the 10 ounce one because I typically do drink the smaller, stronger cups of coffee.
Yeah.
I fucking love this mug. Also, like, when I'm sick and I'm drinking lots of hot tea because I have a sore throat, It is the best.
Aww.
It keeps my tea so nice and hot. The battery life is really it lasts
because of the charger.
Yeah, it has the nice charger. The charger looks like a saucer.
Yeah,
So
I saw that.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I love this mug. 10 out of 10. Would buy again. So Jeff, he's 1 cup of coffee a day. 1 cup of coffee. That's it. But he does not like his coffee to get cold. If it gets below a certain temperature, he just won't drink it at all.
I feel that. I'm kind of the same.
The coffee is totally ruined to him.
Yeah. There's no microwaving and getting it back. Like,
exactly.
It's not the same.
Which that's crazy to me because like my grandma was the type that she drank 2 pots of coffee a day. And if like there was coffee sitting out and it was cold, she'd just pop it in the microwave, warm it up. Like that was my grandma. So warming up a cup of coffee is not out of the ordinary. Like that's how it's normal. I didn't think anything of it. And I always wondered why Jeff would drink his coffee so quickly. Like, I'm telling you, like 15 minutes, this man would have this cup of coffee down and gone.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it one day and he's like, I don't like my coffee to get below a certain temperature. And I was like, okay, so you just like chug your coffee? And he's like, yeah, pretty much. And I was like, but do you enjoy the coffee?
Yeah.
If you're just downing it so quickly. And he's like, yeah, no, I enjoy it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get him an Ember mug. So I bought him the 14 ounce and I bought him the red color.
Nice.
It's that super crazy bright, like punch you in the fucking face. Yeah. Cause he loves red. So bought him that right before it sold out. Was so fucking excited. And he was working and he texted me and he's like, do you know I had a sip of coffee. I typed out an email and then I had another sip of coffee. He's like, do you have any idea how enjoyable it is that I can actually sit here, work and enjoy my cup of coffee and not just have to pound it? And I was like, welcome.
You brought joy to his life.
Welcome to the world of enjoying your coffee and not just fucking taking it straight to the goddamn dome. Like, I'm telling you, dome, just like shoot it, like the whole fucking thing. So I love this mug. 10 out of 10. Now, I hate hand washing, but for this mug, it doesn't bother me.
Okay. That's
you
good.
Definitely have to hand wash it because obviously rechargeable.
Right.
I let it sit, dry out overnight. I won't put it like back on the charger just for that. That's just for the sake of being on the safe side.
Right.
But 10 out of 10, we each have one. Love these mugs. They are expensive, but in my opinion, definitely worth it. The smaller ones, so there's the 14 ounce and then the 10 ounce. I want to say the 10 ounce is like 120. Does it?
It won't tell me for the red, but if I pick, so the other, here we go.
So the 10 ounce, is 130 and then and these are in the regular colors. And then the 14 ounce is 150.
Yeah. So I will say, I'm glad he got you the copper one. Because as I was looking at the metallics, I wasn't very like wowed. I was like, oh, okay. Because I was looking at the rose and the gold and the silver, and I was like,
you don't blow my skirt up.
But the copper one actually
is pretty.
Yeah, it comes off really well.
Yeah. The picture here honestly doesn't do it justice.
Okay, that's cool.
It does have an app, which is super cool because on the app you can control what the temperature of the mug is.
In case you're super specific.
Yeah, because I used to work with this girl and she ordered her coffee to a specific temperature. And I thought that was the craziest shit. I was like, you can do that? Like, what?
Yeah.
And that was like back in the day when Starbucks was fairly newer. Like, it wasn't like what it is now.
Yeah.
And she was like a gold member. And I was like, oh, girl, you like rich, like you bougie. Like, what? You're a gold member? And she's like, yeah. She also was going to school to be like a freaking... Oh man, like the craziest, like you would never expect like neuroscientist crazy fucking thing to go to school for. And she was like, yeah, I come here and I have like 3 coffees a day and go do my schooling.
Dang.
I was like, dang girl, get it. But that was the first time I ever heard anybody order a coffee to a temperature. So then with the app, I was like, oh my God, you can set it to a temperature. Like, I don't know what temperature.
Yeah.
But then I found my sweet spot.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's super cool. I love this mug.
So I got curious because this Ember mug is like 4.4 stars, and that's really good.
Mhm.
That's like really, really good. It's like 9,000 5-star ratings. So I always like to get curious at the 1 stars, like,
Yeah.
am I about to see a bunch of like human error, or am I going to see like actual things that maybe are slightly problematic for some people? And, you know, I'm like looking at 1 stars, and the first thing I see is like, okay for those who don't put sugar into their drinks. So that right there, I'm like, what?
Huh?
And this was 3 days ago. And it says, I had 2 of them because I liked the idea. Unfortunately, with both, it didn't take long until the 2 small contact pins that charge the cup got stuck and the whole system didn't work anymore. The reason was probably the sugar I put in my tea and a bit of the liquid spilled out of the cup. At that price, the mug 2 should be more resistant. Not everybody drinks their coffee/tea unsweetened.
Okay, dude.
That doesn't make sense to me.
So the amount of sugar that they put in their drink, and then it spilled over. And instead of like wiping everything down immediately, like a normal person would, that's human error in my opinion.
Well, yeah, because like sugar or no sugar, your drink's going to make it sticky.
Yeah. So like wipe it down if you spilled. Like,
also, just in general, don't make your drink on the charger maybe.
Yeah, that too. Like I don't do that. You take it off the charger.
Yeah, because it's a charger.
Yeah. Like that's stupid. But also, so I'm glad that you said this because it brought to my attention another point. Mm-hmm. It's a metal cup, so you don't want to use a metal spoon because it can like scratch. So we had to get wood stirring sticks.
Ooh, fancy.
No big deal. Just some wood stirring sticks so that you don't damage the cup or ruin the cup. But yeah, no, that's definitely human error.
Yeah, I'd say so. Let's see. Excellent product, worst support. Well, what are you going to do? Like, I was gifted Ember 2 14-ounce. Extremely like the product, and then it happened. Stopped working. Oh, that sucks.
That does suck.
I raised support ticket, no response. I tried again after 2 months and still no response. Meanwhile, you don't have any customer contact through phone or social medias. So again, excellent product, worst customer support. Yeah, that one seems less on them and more on the company, but like...
Yeah, no, that sucks for customer service, but after 6 months it just quit working, that sucks. I haven't had that.
Yeah, thank goodness. That sounds like just a fluke.
Absolute crap. Do not buy, save your money. Wrong.
6 days ago, by the way.
He's on his 3rd mug?
Whoa.
What are you doing?
What? Wait, so I'm now on my 3rd mug. Mug being the appropriate description of me. What? And just like the other 2, it worked for 3 months, then started to go on the blink. Now it won't connect to the crap app and is useless as a container that keeps drinks at a set temperature. Do not buy.
Okay, also haven't had this issue.
So I find this a little funny. Like, listen, if it legitimately is crapping out on him or her, whoever.
Yeah.
Or them, sorry. If it's crapping out on them, like 3 months in.
Yeah.
Each time.
Yeah.
Are you putting it in the dishwasher?
Like, what are you doing wrong? Like, obviously, has to be operator error.
Each time?
Like, every time this is your 3rd mug.
Also, why go 3 in?
Right? Like, I mean, 3 strikes, you're out. Like, is this your final one?
I would have just done 2 at most.
Yeah. For as expensive as it is. But also, like, what are you doing? Like, are you drinking like 6 cups of coffee a day? Are you having this thing on the charger constantly? So what Jeff and I both do is we'll have it on the charger. We'll take it off the charger, make our cup of coffee, drink our cup of coffee. We wash it, let it dry.
Yeah.
Wait till it's fully dry so that we don't risk anything. and then we'll put it back on the charger. But like, I've never put it on the charger with anything in it. I've made sure that it's dried out before I've put it in the dryer or on the charger. Like, there's just certain things that you think that you would take into consideration, being that it is an electronic, and it is using water. Like, those two things don't mix.
No, and in these kind of products, they're so finicky, I will say. My Nespresso coffee maker, it came with a milk frother when I got it. I got it a couple years ago for Christmas. And the milk frother, when I started using it, it's in the same type of, like, it's removable from its charging base.
Okay.
So that you can put the milk in, froth it, and then it'll like cool it or heat it up. You're good to go. You rinse it out, and then you put it back on its charging base. Okay. Well, when I first got that, it crapped out on me after a bit, but Nespresso's great, and so they sent me a replacement, right?
Oh, okay.
But then my mom got the same one, and I remember I was like, you gotta be so careful with this because, it'll crap out on you and blah, blah, blah. She cleans it like it's anything else.
Yeah.
And it's fine. Hers has never crapped out on hers.
Wow.
So part of me feels like it's a little bit on the, you could just be unlucky and it's finicky.
Yeah.
And another is like human error.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand the one off, but three times? Come on. Come on.
I mean, dang. I feel for the person. I do.
Yeah, I do too. That sucks.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of like just bad customer service, awful, overpriced, unreliable. Yikes, terrible, glitchy, unreliable. It looks like a hit or miss.
Yeah. But I mean, comparatively, like 9,000 reviews to...
Yes. So 9,000 5 stars, about 1,400 4 stars, 1 star has 800. So overall of 13,000 like reviews, you've got 831 stars.
Yeah, so it's small.
So yeah, it's on the lower end, but it is a teeny bit of a risk in terms of like, because I think they sell this in Target.
Yeah, they do, because they now have they have a travel mug now. I saw it at Target the other day when we were looking at espressos.
See, but like my point there is, if you see it at Target and it goes bad on you, the hope is you can return it.
Yeah.
But if it takes 3 months,
I mean, there's a cutoff.
There is a cutoff, unfortunately. So then that's where they say, hey, well, why don't you call customer service? And then that's where you're out of luck.
Yeah, you're screwed.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for like the unlucky person who gets the bad one.
Oh, yeah.
And then just can't get anything out of it.
Yeah, no, it does. That sucks. It's a big expenditure for it to not work, but then they also do have the option for a protection plan.
Oh, okay.
So there's that to lean on. I think if you buy it through Amazon, they also have the option for the protection plan.
They usually do offer something like that.
Yeah, they're usually really good about it. But I'm not disappointed. Jeff's not disappointed. We have no qualms. Happy with it. It's a great product. Tea and coffee.
Nice.
6 stars.
Well, I'm a fan. I considered this at one point for Cole, but Cole is a little bit like Jeff in the way that he just kind of guzzles down his coffee.
Yeah.
And not because he's afraid to like go warm it up. He'll go warm his up if he needs to. But he just likes drinking his coffee fast.
Yeah.
Because I offered it at one point when like Christmas was coming up, where I was like, would this be something good for you?
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, not really. I drink it really quickly. Like, I don't really let it sit around long enough to get super cold.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's valid. Like, you're on the go and you're doing your thing, and this is how you like to do it. Not that he like has no other option. He just likes it that way.
Yeah.
So wasn't really a good idea for him.
Yeah.
But
no, for sure.
Okay. Okay, sweet. Well, Loren, I'm going to bring you to my object of the day.
My social battery.
Pin.
What?
So it's a pin that you wear on like your clothes, backpack, whatever you want.
Uh-huh.
And it says my social battery. And it goes from a really frowny face that's in red all the way up to a smiley face in green.
Okay.
And it has a little lightning bolt that slides from left to right.
Okay.
So that you can tell people when you're out and about what you're really feeling in that moment. Like, hey, should you approach me right now? Yes or no?
What's this? Is it? Oh, it's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
How's anybody going to see?
Well, I mean, okay, so all these photos are confusing.
They're very confusing.
Because they don't actually show you a scale. They're just like photoshopping it on people. So I'm not sure the legitimate scale of it.
Ooh, check Etsy.
So, okay, so about that.
Oh.
I originally, so the OG post that I saw, it was on Instagram.
Okay.
And so got the idea and was like, gotta go find that.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought was to get it from Etsy. So that way, you support a small business.
Yeah.
Problem was the Etsy store I found it on, extremely like not their product. Like they're using the same photos from Amazon, but they're all blurry and photoshopped.
Oh.
So like I don't even know if they have the actual product with them due to the terrible photoshopness of.
Go to the reviews.
Okay.
Does the customer reviews have any pictures?
Oh boy.
Do the customer reviews. Words are hard.
Words are very hard. Okay. Photos. Is that not also Photoshop? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. It's kind of playing with my eyeballs.
Mine too. It doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't.
But that could just be the way the pin was made.
Yeah.
But this is my first ever purchase from the shop. And they look just as described, blah, blah, blah. 5 stars. That's a different product. That's a different product. Lots of different. floating candles. And we're back.
Back to the same
so
one.
only one review. And ultimately, we're not even sure if it's the real product because they look kind of off. So I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm not even going to say the name of the shop because I don't want to trash them, but I'm not sure I would trust them with this product just because it seems like something they either took from someone else's page or they haven't used it themselves. I don't know. It just looks weird.
Are there more options up top for mood pins?
I guess so. Oh, wait. I meant to... Oh, this is a keychain.
Oh, that's cute.
And some have like numbers on it. I like the ones with the faces.
Yeah, no, that one's cuter.
Really tells you, how I'm really feeling. I just clicked on one that is essentially the same, except it's all pink and it has only 5 faces on it. And the far left is a really happy face. And the far right is like in terror.
Absolute terror.
A red face in terror, just like, no.
Not having it.
Oh, it glows in the dark. Oh boy,
You know it.
that's dangerous for me.
You know I love something that glows in the dark.
There's an errands pin to tell what's music, activity. That's an activity. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's silly. I know it's like really silly.
It's cute.
But ultimately, like, Cole and I will be out and about doing something and he'll be like, what's wrong? I'm like, oh, nothing. I'm just like really socially tired. And so I'll get really quiet and keep to myself and I'll look really grumpy. And it's just because I just have an internal toddler in me and I need a nap and I need to be left alone for a bit because I'm socially drained.
I need a snack and a nap.
Yeah. And so that's how I get sometimes. And so sometimes that's why I'm like, I need this pin. I think he joked about it with me too, where he was like, yeah, you could really use that. It just gives a good gauge as to how I'm feeling.
I think it's cute. It's no different. I mean, it's a little different. It's just like the octopus. Like that little reversible octopus that is...
I loved that octopus.
Yeah, I do too. I have one. I love him. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just a little pin that you wear on your person instead of an octopus that's sitting on your desk or in your car or whatever. Maybe
and it just gives more options on this one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's like a legitimate scale. Like what? There's 7 options, 7 colors.
Yeah.
So it goes from, like I said, a really frowny face to a slightly less and slightly less. And then literally in the middle is just a face that's like,
The meh.
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 And then it gets slightly happier from there. And that tells you, like, hey, I'm ready to socialize, to you really should not talk to me today.
Basically, it's like starting off on Sunday and ending on Saturday.
Seriously. It's like it's Friday and you're still not all the way to the right. Like, you see this? Can't talk to me till it's all the way to the right.
Right.
And that'll be on Saturday when I'm not near you.
Yes, exactly. And you still can't talk to me.
These photos, these product
hilarious.
description photos.
Oh my God. It literally has a family of 3 sitting at the dinner table, and all 3 of them have this little battery smiley face to what's it called? The battery pin? The battery pin. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah, pin.
Literally is pinned on all 3 of their shirts, and they're just sitting there with smiles, big ass smiles on their faces, and every single one of them is set to the mad angry.
That is insane to me. Something's about to go wrong at that dinner.
It's just photoshopped in all of them. Oh God,
they just keep putting it on a bunch of backpacks.
Yep,
at the same scale. So it looks really big on some, really small on others. That's so funny. Oh, what's this?
Grow a pair.
There's a pin with a uterus on it. And it says grow a pair.
Uterus balls.
Oh, that's funny. All right, I'm going down a rabbit hole I shouldn't go down.
This is easy to get lost in.
It really is. But yeah, so that's what I bring today. I bring you social battery pin that is a little silly. It's not a lot. You can get it on Amazon for like $2, or well, this one's $8.99 specifically, but earlier I saw it for like $2.50.
Yeah, we went down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, and then like you can risk it on Etsy if you want for like $10, probably not including shipping.
Yeah.
But like then at that point, it's somehow a bigger risk because this is like really photoshopped. So
extra photoshopped.
At your own risk type deal. Oh, there's like a spin wheel one. It says, today I am strong, brave, not today. That's me every day. Kind, enough and hopeful.
So are you just supposed to like spin it and see what you get?
Mine will land on not today.
Every time.
Every time. Like a curse. Just like, yeah, it seems to want to stay here. That's funny.
Oh, these are cute.
Yeah. I love the concept.
Wow, it's pretty big.
Yeah, the spinny wheel one is definitely bigger.
Yeah.
But that's
neat.
neat.
They have a flower.
Oh, hell yeah.
With a lot of options.
Oh, so cursive-y. I can't read all of that.
Healthy meal prep time, hobby time, alone time.
That is hobby time.
Exercise time.
Bath shower time. You should plan that yourself anyways, but okay.
Companionship time. That one's upside down.
Exercise.
Positive. Uh-oh, what's that say?
Which one? This one?
The purple one.
Oh, positive affirmations time.
Big word.
Also in cursive, so yeah. And then, what's this yellow one say?
Hold on, I gotta look upside down. Unplug from tech time.
No, thank you.
Sometimes I like to unplug.
I call that work time.
We're still plugged in at work time. Just in a different sense.
Exactly. Same, but different.
Same, but different.
But yeah, that's a self-care pin. That's interesting. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna stick with my little
social battery.
Yeah, my social battery one, and let that tell people whether to come near or stay far away. Yeah.
I think it's cute.
Thank you. Yay.
I think you should get the glow in the dark one.
See, I like it, but also I didn't like it enough without the glow in the dark. So I wish the normal social battery one glue in the dark.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, because that was a different one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because that one only had the 5 faces.
Yeah. It was more simplistic.
Yeah. You're right.
And it was pink and meh.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew, David.
Ew. All right. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, Priscilla. Okay, so I bring to you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to zoom out so that I can read this long ass title.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good. Okay. Anchor wireless charging station and 20
watt.
Thank you. Charger. I had such a brain fart. I was just going to say 20W. Charger. Magnetic wireless charger, 3-in-1 stand, 5-foot USB cable for iPhone 14 series, AirPods, Apple Watch, cable not included. Well, okay. So this is similar to the charger that Jeff got for his phone and for his earbuds. And I like this one because it has the capability of charging my watch from it. You just have to use your cable for your watch, for your Apple Watch specifically, Apple Watch, on this. And I like this. I like that it's wireless. I like that I can put my Apple Watch on this. Because why, you may ask, having everything be so nice and wireless? So right now, like, Jeff can turn his phone, which I love it, and it comes up with this fancy little screen with the watch, not the watch, the clock and the calendar. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
So the problem that I have currently is that mine actually plugs in, which doesn't sound like an issue. However, when you have a toddler, he came up and he pulled my phone off the charger, and the little piece that was plugged in, he ripped off, and it was stuck in my phone.
Yikes.
Yeah. So luckily, Jeff had just bought his wireless one. So he gave me his hard wired one so that I could replace the one that my Texas tornado child just ripped apart. Luckily, there was enough meat on the little thing that was stuck in my phone for Jeff to grab it and get it out of there.
Nice.
So at this point, I'm just waiting for Reeves to break the one that I have now to where I can justify buying this wireless one. But I'm here for it. The only problem is that I just upgraded my AirPods to a different earbud that doesn't have wireless charging.
Well, we can fix that.
Yes. With enough money in the world, you can fix anything. So I love this. I'm here for it. Jeff loves his. He doesn't have the watch charging. He doesn't wear his Apple Watch enough to where he needs to charge it every single night. I don't take mine off except at night, so I have to have something to charge mine on.
Okay.
And I like that it's clean and doesn't have a million different wires, and I don't want like a million different wires for all of these different charging things
going everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel you.
I do kind of wish that it had its own stuff for the watch, but I don't mind having to use my own Apple charging cable within this system. I just have to find where that cable is.
Yeah, of course.
No idea where it is at all.
Well, so this is funny because I just bought myself probably the one that Jeff has.
Yeah, I think you did.
So, okay, the headphones that you're talking about, I have those too because I got them a little before you and influenced you into getting yours.
You did.
And those are the Bose Ultra
open ear.
Yeah, exactly.
Earbuds.
Open ear.
Earbuds.
Wow.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful. When you buy those, it comes with its little charging case and whatnot. And it's super cool, except Bose didn't really anticipate the whole charging wirelessly.
Yeah.
So it seems like that was a bit of an afterthought. And they tried to fix that with a case cover that you kind of want anyways because the case itself is a hard plastic.
Yeah.
And you just kind of get worried that if it has the wrong kind of fall, is the cap going to just kind of like break off?
Yep.
So
it's kind of flimsy.
A little bit, yeah. So I think the silicone cover helps that a lot. Now, because they needed a silicone cover, they made two options. One, normal silicone cover, and a second one for like double the price. that can charge your headphones
wirelessly.
Yes. And so I got that.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I knew that like I like to charge my case while I'm at work because
Yeah.
that's when I'm using my headphones anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed a updated phone charger too.
Yeah.
So I just kind of went in, found Anchor's little like 2-for-1
Mm-hmm.
deal, and it made the most sense to me. It was like not that pricey in comparison to everything else.
This one has the stand for the phone, and the AirPods and the watch, and I think it's $50.
Yeah, and so mine was like 30, I think 30 to 40.
Yeah, $50.
Yeah,
that's not bad at all.
So it's a really good price. And so like when I got mine, I just wanted my phone to be able to go into like landscape mode like you were talking about. So like when you charge it and you put your iPhone in landscape mode, that's like the long view going side to side.
Yep.
It gives you like a little like off-screen display with any kind of clock or photo album that you want.
Yeah.
And I just like having like my podcast, like whatever I'm listening to at the time showing. So all of that like works really well for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I'm a fan of it. I'm not going to disagree with this purchase at all. The phone. Okay. This is what I find interesting though. I find it funny that the price goes up to $50 because they added an empty hoop
for the watch
to go on to next to where the phone and the earbuds like charge.
Yeah,
but they don't include a built-in charger for the watch.
Yeah.
So then it gets slightly more complicated because it's like, well, I would have liked to just have it all in one charger at that point.
Yes, because what you have to do is you have to take the charger that comes with your Apple Watch and you have to like coil it in the base of this charger. And that's how you are able to charge your watch. So it literally is a placeholder. Like that's it.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting because like you said, that you coil it and you plug it into the base itself.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating to me because then at that rate, why didn't they just provide one?
Right. Because it probably cost them more.
And they just didn't feel like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because the one that you guys got, what's the price difference? Do you recall?
Is it down here?
Yeah, it's right there. So it's $40. So for $10 more, and then you just have to use. Although when you think about it, for $10 more, and it has the space for you to put your cable. And I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, they did make it at least so it would integrate.
Yeah, because it's just another wire that I don't have to deal with. So it is nice and clean. Because, I mean, it's $10. Okay, $10 more. I use the cable that I already have that's existing somewhere in my home. It's a lot better than having to have all of these freaking cables all over, and it makes you wonder what the price difference would be.
Yeah, had
they integrated. So instead of $50, it could have been like 60 plus.
Yeah, I would think around 70, just because then. Yeah, all in one. Okay, yeah, I get that. Now seeing the $10 price difference, that makes a little more sense. And like, I don't know. Once you broke it down and showed me that it coils up into its like actual base and you don't have two wires sticking out trying to connect everything to something separately. Like, it becomes a little more worth it at that point. So yeah, I think so. Anchor's kind of funny to me. Anchor, the brand. I've seen them all over TikTok.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, is that just a my algorithm thing?
Yeah, I haven't seen them on TikTok at all.
God. Okay. Well, that's good to hear, actually. So Anchor has been all over my TikTok algorithm for their little battery attachment to the phone, the magnetic kind.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, you've never seen mine? And I don't have an Anchor one. I have one that's similar that Anchor started selling one similar to. So it's a little battery pack, little rectangle, and it goes on the back of your phone magnetically.
Okay.
And it just will wirelessly charge your phone.
Okay.
And so for the longest time, they kept popping up like every other post as and like, oh, anchor this, anchor that, blah 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 blah. And I was like, that's cool, but it's weirding me out. Like, why are you so on TikTok Shop? Like, what the heck? So it kind of, I don't know, it had this weird opposite effect to me where I kind of trusted their brand a little less because I was wondering if they were just too on the cheap side.
Oh, was it like too much?
Yeah.
They went too hard.
Maybe.
And push you away?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So I didn't really trust the brand itself because I just felt like it was too TikTok-y. But then, I don't know, I ordered this without seeing the brand. And once it showed up, I was actually really impressed. Like, it looks really sleek and it looks really nice. I like it at my work desk. It's nothing too much. It stays out of the way, but it does what it needs to do.
Yeah.
And like I said, it proved to be able to charge my wireless headphones that aren't Apple brand. Like, it's like that charger is made for. So
okay.
Yeah, it works great for me.
Yeah. No, Jeff hasn't had any complaints at all. He loves his. We also have a Bluetooth speaker for like calls and such. Cause sometimes we'll like FaceTime with my family and everything. And sometimes it gets too hard to hear with Reeves running around doing a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So I got one of those like Bluetooth call in speakers that everybody's using at the office, and it works great. I haven't had any issues with it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, when Jeff found this, I was like, oh, hey, this is the same brand as our Bluetooth speaker.
Very
for calls,
nice.
For conference calls, because we're so fancy. And we haven't had any issues. I think the only issue is I'll forget that we are using it, and I will like follow the baby into the other room, and then my mom will be like, I can't hear you. And then it doesn't dawn on me that it's because my dumbass walked into the other room.
Yeah.
And then we still see each other because I'm on FaceTime. Nope,
yeah.
Can't hear.
That's funny.
Dummy.
So I'm looking at the reviews because overall the reviews are actually pretty good. So we're going to hang out.
Boiled my AirPod Pro.
Yeah, we're going to hang out on the 1 stars for a second. Okay, first review. Yeah, it says, boiled my AirPods Pro. If you don't sit the AirPods, quote unquote, at the right angle, this charger will keep cycling charging, which ruins the battery and overheats the device. The stand literally boiled my brand new AirPods and heated up the whole desk in a matter of minutes. It's a miracle that they caught it early.
Oh my God.
And then another one, broke my AirPods and watch.
Fire hazard?
Oh Lord. Boy.
Oh my.
So yeah, charges phone, great, but heated up my AirPods and watch battery. I just stopped using the AirPod charging when I noticed, and then hooked up my watch charger to separate a charging brick to be able to still use the charger in a way, but it was too late. Months later, I got water damage to my Apple Watch from the battery swelling, pushing the screen off just a hair, but not enough to notice, but enough to break the watertight seal. I replaced the screen and battery, and now my watch is good again. And then, wait, what? And then the individual AirPods are good, but the battery of the case has failed. About to attempt a DIY battery replacement on that as well.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like, just stop while you're ahead. Oh, wow. They're just legitimately caught on fire.
Like,
it melted.
Yeah, we're looking at a photo of the AirPod charger on this device, and it's literally like, it's melted in that little slot for the AirPods.
Oh, Lord. That ain't good.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like they have some stuff to figure out. I did notice, like, I was charging my headphones. Now, my headphones case said, like, nah, you're good. You're done. And so I noticed that the actual charger itself was, like, blinking the light instead of just on. And I felt like that was like a thing of like, okay, yeah, you're good.
Like a sign.
Yeah, like we're overheated, so we're gonna stop. And I was like, okay, cool with me. Like, I'm not gonna fight you on it.
No.
So yeah, it seems like that's the biggest complaint, which is not great. Melted my AirPods Pro. This seems to be
snap,
a reoccurring thing which they should really be worried about because there should not be just the perfect position for something like AirPods where they just are literally supposed to sit somewhere.
But then it also makes you wonder, like, how long are they leaving them on there?
Yeah, and then there's that. Like, this might not be just put it down and walk away, but like maybe have it on a desk that you're going to be at for a while. So yeah.
No.
Oh man, it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on.
But what are you going to do, right? There's always going to be bad reviews.
Always. And I mean, it's a small percentage.
Yeah.
It's 4%.
So one would hope that, and it seems like a lot of this is verified purchases and whatnot. So that, again, might come back down to a fluke. Who knows? No, there's no such thing as like 100% perfect products.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Especially when it comes to electronics, because sometimes you just get a bad one.
Yeah. Everything is like, produced in mass too. So
yeah. Quality control.
Yeah.
It's that one guy, that one bad guy got away.
So I don't know. Seems like a lot of people love it. So I'm going to keep definitely testing mine out. And
I'm not sure how long Jeff has had his, probably a month or two.
Mm-hmm.
And he hasn't had any issues with his overheating or...
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good sign so far.
Yeah.
Sweet.
No complaints.
Sweet.
Whoop, whoop. So that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Those are our products.
Super straight to the point. You know? How to avoid people in your social life? Let me tell you, it's a pin. You want to melt your enemy's AirPods? I'll give you away.
Yeah, just buy this $50. No, it's 4%. Those are small numbers. We're
Fine,
just talking
you have
shit.
a 4% chance of melting your enemy's AirPods.
Yeah, it's very tiny, very tiny,
very small percentage.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you really want to risk. You know what? If you want to run your chances with technology and an enemy, you just buy 3 mugs from Ember. And one of them is bound to do something wrong.
Well, I have 2 so far with no issues.
So it would have been the third.
Yep.
It would have been the third.
Yep. Oh, ow.
But also, make sure to spill some sugary tea on those charging ports.
Yeah, because that's smart.
Just to sabotage yourself a little more.
Yeah. Why not while you're at it?
I swear.
Although I killed a ninja. I think it was a ninja, like one of those little portable blenders.
Yeah.
I was making a malt, and the top wasn't tight enough.
Oh no!
So like the malt spilled out because obviously it's upside down when you're mixing everything, and I was like, dang, but I was in the middle of making a malt. So I just tightened the thing, finished making the malt, cleaned everything out the best I could. Totally forgot about it. Months later, went to go make I think a smoothie.
Yeah.
Had everything in the container, and I kept pushing down, and everything was just like the mechanism was spinning, but not like actually spinning what was in the cup.
Yeah.
And I was like, babe, this thing is broken. And he's like, what do you mean? I took the cup off and the interior wouldn't stop spinning. So like obviously the blade part was in the cup itself that I had taken off, but we had to like unplug it. And I was like, did I kill it?
Oh my god.
Did I kill the blender?
You killed it.
It was it the blender bottle? Maybe. No, that's not right.
The Ninja
Foodie, maybe? Ninja Foodie?
Well, I have a version of the Foodie that's like a full blender. Are you thinking of the Ninja crap?
Right? I'm blanking so hard right now.
It was just in my brain while you were saying it.
I said too much. I talked too many words. But yeah, it was literally, it's just the cup that you put the blades on top of, and then you flip the cup upside down, and then you stir everything up.
Yeah.
And I fucking broke it. The bullet. Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, I killed a bullet. Big time. And then Jeff was like, no, babe, you didn't. it's fine. And I was like, I killed it. I killed it with the malts. And he was like, no. And then he's like, no, yeah, you did.
Like, it was going to make you feel better, but let's be honest.
Yeah. I can't remember if we actually threw it away or not, because I think he was like, I'll take it apart and fix it. So it's probably still in my kitchen, hidden in some cabinet somewhere that I'll forget about and try to use again and be like, oh my God, I forgot.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, we tried. So yeah, that's our story. Those are our products. We're fading on you guys. So we're 3 episodes deep right now. So we are going to let y'all go, and we will talk to you guys next week or next episode.
Same.
Yeah. So bye.
Bye.